Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and since I got asked to make a video about pine pollen, which is considered a superfood by many, well, here I am. Well, pollen is not the only thing you can eat about the pine. Actually, you can eat basically everything about the pine, as long as it's not too tough for you. You can chew the needles or make tea out of them. They will give you a lot of vitamin, especially in Nordic winters, and a lot of taste to your tea. They are very good against coughing. Also, you can eat those young shoots here. I'll take a side shoot, which is not so detrimental to the tree. Nice and sour and tangy. And very good against cough and throat ache. Since I've been doing videos for hours, this is quite good for me. You can also chew the resin. You can also, but only do this in a survival situation, or if you find a tree which has already fallen. You could also cut off the bark and eat the inner layer, the cambium. You can either eat it fresh, or you can cook it and extract the sugar and other nutrients, or you can make chips, fry chips out of it. Yeah, basically you can eat pretty much everything. So what if we have? Sap, needles, bark. Well, you could also chew the wood, but I don't know if this will give you so many nutrients. Of course, you can also eat the seeds. There are those Mediterranean domestic pine seeds. In Russia they have the Siberian pine. In North America they have all those pinyon pines. In Central Asia, they have many big-seeded pine species. In South America and in Australia, they have the Araucaria and the Bunya pine. Those are not really pines, but they are related, with very nice and big seeds. However, they don't seem to be in season right now, so I'm making a video about another seasonal food you can get from the pine. That's the pollen. Look at that. Here, most of the flowers are still closed. Each of those little bumps here is an inflorescence. See the first, well, they are not real flowers, but they are, what are they? Well, oh God, I should have done more research. I studied all this stuff. And here I'm right now in front of the Heidelberg Teachers College. What a disgrace that I forgot what the flowers in gymnosperms are being called. But yeah, so they are releasing the pollen, but only the lower ones. The upper ones are still closed. So let's go to one where they are all open. Well, here we have the superfood. A yellow dust. I think that's how it's being normally sold. Interesting. This is a very familiar taste. This tastes exactly like when you take the resin and like all the dried up resin. With this one it doesn't work. I make it into dust. Let's see if I find very old resin somewhere. Well, no, in this case the resin is a little bit more aromatic. Well, the pollen still has this resin flavor, but a little bit weaker. Yeah, it is supposed to be very good for increasing testosterone levels in men, for healing erectile dysfunction, for building muscles. Seems to have a lot of, this didn't work so well, seems to have a lot of micronutrients and vitamins and other stuff. Yeah, you can actually get quite a nice amount. I think if I would use a bag or a big hat or an umbrella, I could actually get like a kilogram of those in a reasonable time. Well, not from this single tree, but when I'm in a forest where the branches are low. Well, taste-wise, It's not bad. Basically, it tastes like pine raisin dust. I don't know. Just for the taste, I wouldn't eat it. But if I'm in a survival situation in spring, this is an additional, maybe very easily obtainable source of food. So why not? Good to know about it. So folks, this was pine pollen from Pinus nigra, the black pine from southeastern Europe. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful city of Heidelberg. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.